I know, you're excited, I'm excited. Quant has exploded today, 23% up on that daily time frame. Alrighty, this looks pretty good stuff. So we're at $1.2 billion market cap. We got a really big surge in the trading volume, as we can see over the last few days, and I've always been thinking that really between the $30 and $50 range has been a great level to accumulate Quant, because it's so nostalgic of this kind of summer 2021 level before the main parabolic rally. This is where we're getting this impulse, but I do want to warn you that you should not FOMO in and chase on these green candles, because that can be just as costly as missing out on the accumulation range itself. So just going to jump into the price charts real quick. Not really going to talk about it just yet because I do want to focus on it soon, but what's really interesting, I'm just going to point out the bearish scenario right now, is that every single time we get overbought on the daily RSI over here, we can see we're overbought again. We can see the last time we were overbought was back over here. So far, every time Quant, when it gets overbought in that relative strength index on the daily time frame, we see a rejection. We see a downtrend, we get a swing low, we get a rejection, because it's just too much euphoria and greed for the project to handle. But anyways, more on this later. Do stick around. I'm going to touch up on the technical analysis, see what could likely happen, both bullish and bearish. If you're already on this channel, do me a favor and subscribe, like, comment, guys. So we can see here, this guy also agrees $30 to $50 was also the perfect accumulation range. Quant is starting to trend a bit on Twitter right now, which is always important to, get that network traction and unique users over there. So he's identified this range as also accumulation. I thought so as well prior to the parabolic rally. $30 to $50, we could still go back down to $30 to $50, so that's the sheer truth. Another bullish tweet right here from the news. Quant's correcting upwards with this utility pump after the lunar crypto debacle rugged the entire space. This is only the beginning for Quant, so people are getting extremely excited already just from the smallest pumps. Welcome back to cryptocurrency. Quant is a fucking beast right here. So we can see Quant has exploded. Clearly it's exploded. 1 daily time frame, 25%. Because you got to remember, a lot of legacy holders, people who bought in at around $200 or so, when they see this happen, they're going to do as much as they can to get exposure back on the project, just so people start buying more. But I do believe there is a reason behind this. There was some utility-based news with Quant. So that's why all of this is happening. That's why we've got all of this excitement right here, and the sentiment is currently extremely bullish for this project right here. So we can see on the day, crypto is looking good. We've got lots of green going on. Solana up, XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, lots of green flashing in our faces. Do remember, however, over the week we are still down. So it only feels good today, but technically we are still down, and the bearish sentiment very much lingers as we still hold this extreme fear in the market, guys. So let's not get too excited and allow that to invalidate our logic, so to speak. So now we can look at a bit of technical analysis for Quant. I think what's really exciting is that I did identify this $48 to $55 range as a good accumulation area, but it does look like actually, well, the truth is, even around here was also a very good range to accumulate. We didn't come that low yet though, so that's one thing to keep your eye on, that we just did not come down that low. Instead, we put for a swing low at $40 from the Bitcoin 200-week moving average capitulation. So again, it's still not a higher high. This doesn't really mean anything. It's just this. It doesn't mean anything. All we've done is connect this swing high, and we've put through a new swing high. We could easily just create a descending triangle right here, and nothing special will happen, because every time we are overbought on that relative strength index, we get the rejection. There's no real catalyst or reason why right now crypto needs to do this. We're not going to see this happen yet. At least I believe. So what is more likely to happen, to be fair, is seeing another rejection down to $50, maybe getting another pump, and just trading in this descending triangle, maintaining the sentiment. The trajectory is still the same. But if you did buy this extreme fear down at $40, then hats off to you, because you were brave enough, and now you should be considering taking your profits, because we're back at the resistance level. What I do like, however, is actually, the fact that we're back in this consolidative horizontal channel, if you want to call it that, this is really nice to see, because now we've got this area of support at $96, which we should hopefully be able to hold, and then we might be able to get more price continuation to the upside. That would be really, really cool. But you know, what could really happen, nobody knows. We can see that we had a nice ascending triangle pattern here. We broke to the upside of this over the last few days. It's a bit messy, do excuse me. But that's what I at least saw there, nice ascending triangle. So we broke through there, looks really good, and so far we're just hovering through. 4 hour time frame, how do we look? Well, let's have a look at the Bollinger Bands. Pretty overextended on our 20-day moving average as well. So these are things to consider, that maybe we are overheated too quickly, and you can see we're already starting to put through quite a chunky looking 4 hour red candle here. So I do expect that maybe we will get a bit more of a pullback on this particular occasion. You can see from the previous swing high, swing low to swing high, we put through a 0.382 correction. On the current swing low to swing high, we've just put through a 0.236 correction. So we might come down, retest this support level at around $97 before seeing a bit of continuation back to the upside. At least that's what I think is realistic. What could be very fantastic is if we actually do hold this channel, and then Quant sort of just trades in this channel for a while. We squeeze, the tension coils, and then we get a pump to the upside or the downside. These are just situations that are in my mind, but I do think more realistically, looking at the RSI, we're very overheated, that it's more likely that we do see a loss in the price structure once again here. Hourly time frame, again, overheated, bit of a bearish divergence as the price puts through high highs and the RSI highs get put through lows. So again, these are things I'm looking out for on the Quant side of things. Quant has a $1.2 billion market cap. When we look back in time, you can see we had a huge market cap of 4.75 billion. So really, even though it's been around an 80% correction, you could argue that still this project will get 10 to $20 billion market cap by the next crypto bull run. At least that is what I'm looking out for. So guys, make sure you subscribe to this channel. We can see crypto is basically on a sale right now. It looks so good. We're in that beautiful blue logarithmic regression band once again. So far, historically, every time we're here, we see a pump in the next few years. So it's all about holding through the bear markets. We're not trying to get rich tomorrow or next week. It's all about that long-term wealth generation, and this is a perfect time to be accumulating more of that cryptocurrency at these lower price levels. So well done to anyone that did buy down at these $40, $50 levels. That's incredible. I wish I did. I'll be honest, I did not. I missed it. But I did look at it, and I'm kind of regretting that now. Anyways, guys, shall see you soon. What we can see from this and what we can make from this is, if you look at the RSI, when it comes down to weekly at 30, perhaps it's a good level to start accumulating. As we see, this 30 oversold position on the weekly relative strength index resulted in this pump. Maybe there's more projects out there that also have an oversold RSI of the same level. Well, I'm going to do a bit of research on that right away, actually. Anyway, see you soon, guys. Take care. Much love.